Overfishing is a significant global issue that occurs when fish and other marine species are harvested from the ocean at a rate that exceeds their ability to reproduce and replenish their populations. This unsustainable practice threatens the health and stability of marine ecosystems, jeopardizes biodiversity, and undermines the livelihoods of millions of people who depend on fisheries. Here is a list of 10 regions or countries that have been impacted by overfishing. 1. West Africa. Many countries in West Africa, such as Senegal, Mauritania, and Guinea, have experienced overfishing due to a combination of factors, including industrial fishing fleets, illegal fishing, and weak fisheries management. Overfishing has resulted in declining fish stocks, loss of biodiversity, and adverse impacts on local fishing communities. 2. Southeast Asia. Countries in Southeast Asia, including Indonesia, Thailand, and the Philippines, face significant overfishing challenges. The region is known for its diverse marine ecosystems, but destructive fishing practices, such as dynamite fishing and bottom trawling, have led to the depletion of fish populations and the destruction of coral reefs. 3. European Union. Overfishing has been a long-standing issue in the waters of the European Union, EU. Despite efforts to implement fisheries management measures, some fish stocks in the North Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Atlantic Ocean are still overexploited. The Common Fisheries Policy of the EU aims to promote sustainable fishing practices and restore fish stocks. 4. Japan. Japan, as one of the largest seafood-consuming nations, has faced overfishing challenges both domestically and in international waters. The demand for sushi-grade fish, such as bluefin tuna, has contributed to the overexploitation of these species. Japan has taken steps to regulate fishing quotas and promote sustainable fisheries management. 5. United States. Overfishing has historically been a concern in various regions of the United States, including the Atlantic coast, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Pacific Northwest. Overfishing has led to the collapse of some fish stocks, such as Atlantic cod, and the implementation of fisheries management measures to promote their recovery. 6. Australia. Australia has faced overfishing challenges in its waters, particularly in the Great Barrier Reef region. Unsustainable fishing practices, including illegal and unreported fishing, have threatened the biodiversity of the reef and impacted the health of fish populations. The country has implemented measures to improve fisheries management and protect marine ecosystems. 7. China. China, as the world's largest consumer and producer of seafood, has encountered significant overfishing issues. The country's vast fishing fleet, coupled with illegal fishing activities and lax regulations, has resulted in the depletion of fish stocks in both domestic and international waters. 8. Peru. Peru, known for its rich marine biodiversity and large anchovy fishery, has experienced overfishing challenges. The anchovy population has fluctuated due to overharvesting, leading to adverse impacts on marine ecosystems and the Peruvian fishing industry. The country has implemented fishing quotas and surveillance measures to address overfishing. 9. Chile. Overfishing has been a concern in Chile, particularly in relation to the exploitation of species such as hake and jack mackerel. Poor fisheries management, illegal fishing, and inadequate surveillance have contributed to the depletion of fish stocks and the degradation of marine ecosystems. 10. Gulf of Thailand. The Gulf of Thailand has experienced overfishing, primarily driven by large-scale commercial fishing operations and destructive fishing practices. Overexploitation has led to declining fish populations, loss of biodiversity, and negative impacts on the livelihoods of local fishing communities. These examples highlight regions or countries that have been significantly impacted by overfishing. Addressing the issue requires a combination of measures, including improved fisheries management, stronger regulations, enforcement,